On the table tonight, Woodford Reserve Double Oaked. Let's get into it. I'm Chris.
And I'm Heather. And together we're Two
Pours Neat,
where we offer you two perspectives and one honest review. Tonight we're going to be reviewing Woodford Reserve Double Oaked on 4 areas: nose, palate, taste, nose, palate, finish, and value. We'll have individual scores, we'll tally them together, and we'll give you that one final score. Woodford Reserve comes in at it comes in at 90.4 proof, and it's about $48 to $50 in our market here in North Texas.
All right.
Let's get to it.
That being said, let's see what we have on the nose with this one.
Oh man, it smells so good.
It does. There's you get a good balance. I get a little light tobacco in there.
You get burnt sugar.
Yeah, I get the burnt sugar for sure.
The double oak really comes through because it smells kind of like sweet toast, maybe like a toasted marshmallow. It's very, very.
I get burnt sugar.
It makes me think of a s'more, kind of, because you get a little bit of the sweet from the marshmallow. You have the toastiness from the fire, but you always have kind of that graham cracker bready.
Yeah. Plus, you're always there in front of the fire, so you'll get a little bit of that smokiness blended with the sweetness of that marshmallow. But
I get a little caramel, like a touch of it.
The more I come back to this, and of course, this isn't the first time I've tried this or anything, but I get fruit, but it comes in behind all of that sugar.
It's dark. It's like a dark fruit.
Dark fruit. Occasionally, I'll get notes of apple.
Got like some char in there.
And it's not a citrus note I'm picking up, but it's almost like a fresh, crisp kind of note.
Can you imagine if you had like a plum and you put brown sugar on it and you hit it with like the little heat gun? That's kind of like that smell. I get the burnt sugar, but it's also like a really dark fruit. I think toasted marshmallows, s'mores.
Yeah.
I mean, everything that's delicious about a campfire.
By the time I get through all of the sweetness and everything, I kind of forget about the tobacco and altogether. So. Yeah,
the tobacco's not super strong. I get it's kind of layered in with that oaky kind of toasty smell. Mm-hmm. So yeah.
I'm going to give this a 4.3 on the nose.
I'm giving it a 4. Yeah, I like the nose.
Yeah.
Might not be everyone's thing if you don't love that toasty, oaky smell. So, or tobacco-y, kind of almost a little leathery, but not. Yeah.
And don't let the name of this fool you. I don't know if you haven't tried a double oak expression. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're tasting what the barrel would taste like. You don't get that dry, tannic oak flavor that you get on the tail end of a lot of other bourbons or whiskeys. That's not what this means. It gives it a really depth of flavor. A lot of people say they pick up chocolate notes and just dark sugars, basically. Yeah. So double
it's not
oak,
like chewing on a piece of wood.
Right. Yeah. Don't let the double oak name make you think it tastes like a stick. Because that was what I first thought, and I was wrong. So, let's go for a taste.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers. That's good.
I get sweetness comes through.
Sweet. But you definitely taste that kind of the smoky oakness, but it's not too overwhelming. It's almost
it's a sweet oak.
Yeah.
It's not that dry tannic oak, and that's the difference. You're going to get oak because it's bourbon. It's aged in oak barrels. That's what gives it the vanillas. That's what gives it the caramels. That's what gives it the burnt sugars. But whether or not that oak comes through as a sweet oak or a dry tannic oak, that's the difference to me. And
it's got some layers of a little bit of spice in it, though. I don't know which spice, but it got like a little spicy, but it's not burny. It's not hot like a high proof. And that's the 90.4 proof comes in there. You're not getting that super burn from the proof.
Right. And it's smooth on the tongue. And I hate to use the word smooth, but what I mean by that is it doesn't burn. It's not burning my tongue when it's in my mouth, and it goes down smooth. It doesn't burn even going down.
It also has that medium mouthfeel. So it's not super oily, which again has to do with the proof and everything, but it's not super thin. Like it's a good medium kind of a mouthfeel.
Yeah, it's not. I love the sweet flavors.
I'm getting like a hazelnut coffee. There's nuttiness in there, which I love. I love the nutty flavor, but I also, man, I just think of a nice, strong, rich coffee. I get that. I love it. I'm doing 4.3 on the taste. I almost wonder if I should go higher.
I'm gonna give it a 3.8. 3.8 is still good.
It's better than that. I disagree.
It could be, but the reason I'm giving it a 3.8, I feel like I've had other bourbons that are richer mouthfeel, and where I can pick out more individual. I'm getting sweet, and I get the sweet oak, but there's a lot of bourbons where I pick out more flavors and a richer mouthfeel. So 3.8 is still good. There's nothing offensive about it. It's tasty.
Yeah, it's delicious. And it is nice that it's a lower proof. Not everyone, we like a higher proof, but not everyone does. So this is a really good flavor and taste for the little bit lower proof too. So
I'm going to see what we got on the finish.
It's good. It's a long finish, and it's warm. It's kind of creamy. It's kind of like when you have a really good cup of coffee and it leaves that flavor in your mouth, you're still kind of getting a hint of it.
I get a little bit of that coffee. I get a little bit of that coffee on the finish. I didn't really get it on the palate, but once it just sits there and lingers, and it evolves, and I'm getting some coffee notes. I get a little bit of chocolate. It's not like you're going to taste like you got a candy bar in your mouth, but I do get some chocolate.
A little hint of the kind of cocoa, milky chocolate.
And that sweet oak is there too, but again, it's not
the dry tannin though of some oaky finishes.
And it's not a prominent note. It's just kind of there under the sweetness, and so it's a nice balance. It's a good balance. I'm going to give it like a 4.2 on the finish. I think
give it a 4.5.
I think the finish was better than the mouthfeel, the palate to me, but
that's fair.
But
fair.
I get that I get that a lot. I get a lot of the flavors. I don't get them as much when they're in my mouth as when
after you've swallowed.
Once I've swallowed and I get those notes after the fact. Yeah. I get that a lot. So
on value, this is about 48.
What'd you get on the finish?
I said 4.5.
4.5. Okay.
I gave it a good. I like the finish. I like that lingering kind of coffee.
Oh, it's good.
I feel like I would almost be like, I have coffee breath, like if I was drinking it. I would be like, I'm sorry, I don't want to offend you with
it's really good.
my double oaked breath. The value though, this is about a $48, $50 bottle in our market. I find that a good value because this is kind of a unique flavor.
It is.
It's not straight up bourbon. It's definitely not a rye, but it is a little bit of a different twist from your just traditional bourbon. So I gave it a 4 for the value. It's a little higher ticket price as far as like some of the more budget bottles that we have reviewed, but I think it's worth a little bit elevated. I would maybe like to see a little bit more proof, but that's not going to be. I will replace this. I would replace this if we were now.
I gave it a 4.3. I think this bottle, if I just tasted this bottle not knowing what it cost, I would probably say it probably cost $60. And so considering that this is $48 bottle, I think that puts it at a good value. I think it would have easily been $60 if this proof was higher.
Oh yeah, I agree. Absolutely.
If this was at 100, 110 proof, you would probably be looking at probably a $70 bottle. It'd probably be $69.
That's true.
Yeah.
Probably.
So the value, 4.3. For me, overall, 4.2.
Mine averaged out to 4.2 as well. So your one honest review is 4.2 out of 5. It's pretty good. Pretty good review.
I mean, it's good. I think that's higher than we,
maybe higher than what we've given other stuff,
Some of the other stuff. This might be their highest one yet.
Right. It's
But,
a tasty sip. It's a very good sip. I like it.
Yeah, it's delicious.
It's delicious.
Well, that's it for Woodford Reserve Double Oaked. That's a mouthful, by the way, every time I say it.
Yeah.
Woodford Reserve Double Oaked. Yeah, let us know what you think of. Let us know what you think in the comments of this one.
If you like our content, be sure to give us a subscribe and give us a comment and tell us what you think. Have you tried this? Do you like it? Do you prefer a different double oaked? We want to hear from you. So.
Yeah, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, give it a like, and like she said, a subscribe. It helps us out a lot. It doesn't cost you anything, and it helps us tremendously. So,
yes, absolutely.
As always, drink responsibly. Thank you for watching, and cheers.
Cheers. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.